Welcome to Ignorance Unleashed with your host Salvatore Cavalieri. In just 10 minutes, enjoy no-nonsense insights with a dash of humor and absurdity. Approved by his psychiatrist and wife because they agree he needs this outlet.
Hey. So today we're going to talk about deaf investors. I think this topic, I have covered that recently, but it keeps coming back. So let me give you some background. This is the beginning of the year 2025. And I received this message from a tenant, not from a tenant, from a landlord, okay? He has been a client for 4 years already, and he purchased a single-family home, 4 bathrooms, 3 full bathrooms, which is a rarity in the area around the airport of Orlando, okay? And this home is a 1-story, which makes it very convenient for people with kids, so kids don't fall through the stairs, and also for elderly people that don't want to go up or down the stairs. So it's a split plan as well. The kitchen is very nice kitchen. The kitchen is so large that you can have four people eating in a table inside the kitchen, like breakfast area. So the house is very nice. High ceilings, three full bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, overlooking a lake, a clear lake, because it is mineral and spring fed the lake, and you can see the bubbles coming through the bottom of the lake. It's pretty nice, beautiful landscaping. So it's a beautiful home. The roof was done about 3 or 4 years ago, actually, before this investor bought it, and it's cash flowing for him really well. But again, he's just looking at the short term. What is my return? Recently in the house we need to do some updates for the garage door. It's just a garage door that was not opening or closing properly, and actually had to be updated. So it was about $1,000 the whole service, but that's about it. And then recently, things changed. He had carpet. The carpet was replaced, and now you have flooring for the whole house. Those are needed improvements as the home gets older, and also the tastes of people change. Years ago, maybe 10 years ago, a carpet was okay. Not anymore. The taste of tenants have increased. The taste of buyers have changed as well. So a carpet being replaced is actually good. Not only increases the value of the property or the perception of the value of the property, but on top of that, you have less dirt being trapped into the carpet. Also, carpets, as much as you clean them, some people are allergic, like this guy here. So this house, it is in very good condition, new roof, okay? And along the time of certain things had to be done in order to attract better quality of tenants. Okay? If you live it with a carpet, if you live it with an old AC, if you live it with the garage door that doesn't open that can hurt someone, you're going to get in trouble. Okay? And that's part of doing business. So I'm hearing a lot of people being kind of distracted by the market, in terms of being offered 8, 9, and 10%, putting their money in something, okay, like stocks, bonds, things like that. Now, whatever you put into the market, you can have it, but you can have a crash and lose 50% overnight. Real estate is not like that. It's a tangible item that you can touch. So whatever the market happens, okay, if your cash flow is okay, you can sustain crisis. Okay. So this guy now wants to sell because he's not receiving the return he wants. I guess the greediness, he's going to pay the price. Okay. Because homes, he purchased the home at a great price. Not only that, he has great tenants. They're paying top price. The market right there for that area probably is $2,700, and the tenants are paying $3,000. Okay, with credit, with good income, with everything. The area, the zip code, you can check it out, 32824. Is near the airport, so there's plenty of jobs around, variety of jobs around. So if one industry has a drop in the performance, let's say, for example, hospitality. When you have recession, typically people don't spend that much money on hospitality, right? Like travel, food, stuff like that. Well, this particular property is located away from that single source of jobs into a multi-job environment where you have diversification. Right there is large warehouse and distribution centers. Right next to the home, you have the airport. Right next to the airport, around the airport, you have a number of businesses located, including some high-tech businesses. You have the military as well. You have a bunch of stuff. And besides that, you are right next to Medical City. So you have doctors in that area, not living in Lake Nona and living in this particular zip code, which is right next to Lake Nona. So this is a particularly good property, location, jobs, highway, you have a port, you have infrastructure being developed around it. You have schools, by the way, excellent schools as well. Right? You have all the elements of a great investment. And this person, just because he had to put flooring, he had to put, that was like 2 years ago, and recently the garage, he's upset at that. Then, you know what? You know what you deserve? You deserve to get out of the business. Get out. So today I'm going to have a conversation with him because he wants to sell, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop him. If he wants to sell, go ahead. They'll list your property. We'll list your property, and good luck. Now, this is where you're going to encounter, number one, the number of available properties for sale right now is tremendous. But when you bought the property, with my advice some time ago, I told you, you need to be located in a place near multiple sources of job. Ding, you got it. He has not had the property empty for more than 10 days, ever. Okay? And on top of that, you have a property that is one-story lakefront. That's another pros. Okay? So this is what is going to happen to this guy. Number one, he's going to list it. He's going to sit in the market. Okay? And then the tenant is going to get upset. Because tenants, especially a good one, and these tenants are very good. They pay rent on time. They just don't bother anybody, don't bother the neighbors, and they have called for -3 repairs, garbage disposal working, or the macro was old. Really basic stuff is they're not abusing the property at all. Okay, so this is what's going to happen to him. So mark my words. Today is 14th of January 2025. Mark my words. We're going to list it. It's going to sit on the market for at least 3 to 6 months. Okay, because there are other homes available competing for very few buyers with very few money, this thing, greenbacks in their pocket. Okay, and then the tenant is going to be upset because tenants don't really like to have some show, coming into the property because maybe they want to be naked. They want to be comfortable in their underwear at home. And now I have to show this property to strangers. Also, a tenant is their home. Maybe they have toys in the floor because they have kids. Maybe they have a doggy. And now they have to wrap all this stuff because this guy wants to sell because he was offered better somewhere else. If this gentleman is putting his money on the stock market, something like that, he doesn't know that whatever they pay him, all the fees are all hidden. Okay? They don't tell him that. Besides that, like I mentioned before, in the stock market has happened many times. The price can go down like this. In a second, real estate is not like that. Everybody needs a roof, especially if you're located in a good area, like this particular property. Okay, there is a video there about the 12 economic elements or the 12 important things that you need to look at when you're going to make the decision where to buy a property in a specific zip code. And this particular home has it all, has checked them all. Okay. So he's going to lose it. I am not going to stop him. Have fun with that. What's going to happen is the following. As we have a new government coming in, there's going to be probably a few months of economic upheaval and changes because of the administration. But overall, real estate over ages all the time has gone up. But you have to have patience. Okay? If you don't have patience, get out of the business. Okay? And leave the real professionals in. Get the fuck out of that. Okay? And don't be so greedy that even though you have cash flow, you want to get rid of it because someone offered you some shit. A return. Number one, all the fees are hitting what you're getting. Number two, if you put this money into the market, the money, the capital loses value. Yes, they pay you 8%, but the value of the money is losing, if you're lucky, a minus 5% in inflation, if we're lucky. But inflation is a lie. The numbers that we see around there, reported by the government, are not the true numbers. It's just a combination of what the government wants to give you, so you swallow the pill. But in reality, inflation is much more than what is reported. Go to the market right now, get some damn eggs and some damn milk and see what the value is. The new price, well, how much has increased in the last months? Okay, so when you put your money, yes, they're going to put this carrot in front of you. You're going to smell the carrot. The carrot is the interest, the return that they're going to give you. Inside that carrot, right here, they already charge you a bunch of fees that you don't see. Okay, but you're an idiot and you think that you're making a great deal. Besides that, the capital, so this is the original money, and this money is going to have babies. Okay, so this original capital is being eaten away day by fucking day by the inflation of the guys that are running the economy in Wall Street and in Washington and who knows where else is eating your money, but you're an idiot, okay? And you think that you're making a great investment, okay? So your capital goes down by inflation. But you're such an idiot that you believe that because they just put a car on top of you that they're going to pay you an 8%, it's really an 8%. From that 8%, okay, deduct inflation, okay, from the capital, you're getting nothing. You're worst, okay? So, and besides that, then that carrot, while they're paying you, you pay for it and all the fees that they are hitting inside there. Okay, this is Wall Street. And I worked for Wall Street, okay, years ago. And that's the reason I quit. I said, hey, I see this. I just don't like it. I prefer to run real estate. I can see it. I can touch the property. I know if the market goes to the craps, okay, I still have that property there. If I can pay all my expenses, if I can pay all that, leaving a minimal loss, I'm cool with it because the market turns around and goes up. And when it goes up, it's going to go up more than when it fell. That was happened during the 2008 debacle. It went down and then went up. So anybody that bought there, so this guy, instead of thinking of selling, okay, he should be thinking of buying now. So I'm going to have a conversation today, and he's not going to know it, but I'm going to be slowly fighting the guy because I am tired of people that are really uneducated and they don't want to be educated. In this conversation, I heard multiple times. So, good luck. Bye-bye.